Good morning, welcome to the workshop. I'm Ron. Today I'd like to answer a question from one of our members who have difficulty maintaining a secure connection between the lampshade yoke and the final arm. So here's a close-up of the spring inside of the yoke center column. You can see how it protrudes through, and that would engage into the square hole in the final stage of the arm. So to remove it, you have to compress the spring and pull out the arm. You can see the spring here in more detail. So that's the arrangement of the yoke and the spring. Now here we have a yoke without the spring insert, because the spring insert is here, broken. You can see the two halves. Now if your yoke falls off, that's the spring that you want to try to recreate. In theory, the completed part should slide inside with the last section protruding through the hole. But in this case, with it being broken, we'll have to find a different solution. So this missing spring is an issue we're going to have to address. At the moment we are unable to source a supplier for this spring, so our best solution would be to try to make one. One way to fix the problem would be to use a 2.75mm screw, assemble the yoke into the arm and put the screw through the square hole and into the yoke behind it. Make sure it doesn't go too far in, to cut it to size, because obviously the cable runs inside of the arm. One drawback about this method is that it will damage the square hole in the arm. One other possible solution is to use a crocodile clip. You can see here the rear of it is pretty similar to the rear of the broken spring. All you have to do is recreate the bent section at the end. You can do that by cutting the alligator clip off by about here and then filing down the remainder of the back so that the width is comparable to the existing spring. Obviously it would actually sit that way. That'll give you a pretty good approximation of the original spring, and then it would sit inside the arm as normal. That's the method we use if we have to recreate these, which I will have to do because I've just snapped this one. So I hope that was of help. It's answered the questions about why the yoke keeps falling off. So we need to find some solution to reattaching the yoke via the cutout and the slot in the center column of the yoke. There's a couple of different solutions I've offered today. See which one you feel is the best. I hope that was of help. Until next time, goodbye.